Hey, what's up guys? It's me again. I'm here with another spinner review. And so I just finished talking about this guy, so we're not going to be reviewing the Spinetic X. But I will be using that spinner as a comparison. You know, the spinners that I've seen online from Russia have been some really great designs, unique designs. The Pipyaka, or AKA the pepperoni teriyaki, is a great spinner. It's extremely well designed and it has tritium in it and everything. So, you know, you would expect something that is, well, it will wow you, right? Well, I was on Etsy the other day and I was checking out some spinners. And, you know, Etsy is a good place to see some unique designs, but there's a lot of clones on there as well, so you get some cheap stuff. But I saw this the other day, and I said, wow, I really want that. That looks pretty cool. So let me put the Spinetic X out here and give it a tailspin. Now, you can barely hear that sucker, right? It spins very well on the table. Now, let me put this sucker next to it. So this is called the Sculler, and it was produced by somebody on Etsy by the name of Russia EDC, and it looked really unique to me, and I had seen a few people online rave about it, saying it's really cool. So I went ahead and took a flying leap and bought it. It was $100. It boasts that there's a titanium frame with steel skulls. They're flame anodized, and you can tell they have a little bit of blue. You can't pick up on the camera, but I want to show you something right off the bat. Let me stop this and. Can you hear that thing? Now, it's not the quietest. I feel like I'm having to yell over it. So, it is quite a hefty spinner. Now, let me stop that thing. That's kind of loud. So whenever I make a comparison to something, I mean, these are apples and oranges, really. This is a bar spinner. You're going to have a lot more instability compared to something with 4 arms, which has extremely good stability. So, you know, when you compare it, this well-tuned V8 engine B-52 bomber. But, you know, it's you know, one of my friends is full-on Russian, and he basically had a field day with it. He said that he loves this spinner because it really personifies a lot of the stereotypes, you know, that people talk to him about. You know, to sort of make fun of him a little bit. He said, the Russian spinner, you know, it pisses on all other spinners. Sorry for my horrible Russian accent, but now a few things I have to say about this. It's not worth $100 to me. The frame itself is you know, I'm not sure what he was going for. My camera, well, I think you could pick it up a little bit. This is what the texture is on the outside of it. It looked dirty, to be honest. I haven't taken anything to clean it with yet, so I can't really dog it too much. I haven't scrubbed it or done anything else to it, but it comes like this. The frame is a bit rough. The skulls, as cool as they are extremely sharp. I mean, right here, if you happen to catch, I'll do this. If you're trying to catch it, and see on my other side of my finger where I'm catching it at is either on the edge here or right here. And if you catch it here, if you catch on the side of the skull, you should be okay. But if you go anywhere in here, or here, you're gonna have a bad time. It really is rough, man. Uh, you know, my friend Dimitri, my friend Dimitri, he said, "Oh, the Russian spinner, it punishes you for spinning it." You know, I said, "You jerk! It's not supposed to punish you. It's supposed to feel good and balanced." And you know, and it kind of disappointed me, really. You know, I would expect it to be a little bit more finished for $100. You know, and it didn't. It didn't feel that way to me when I bought it. Now, in terms of fidgeting, okay, you can fidget with this thing all day until you get punished. Which is when you catch it the wrong way and ow, yeah, see, it punishes you for spinning the Russian spinner. Sorry, Dimitri, I had to make fun of you a little bit. So the bearing itself, let me see if I can unscrew these things one-handed. No, okay, hold on. So I was able to get these undone. And the way the screws are done, I mean, see, there's not a lot of finishing here. You know, this was, I don't know what to say about these buttons. You know, they've been blued a little bit. I would assume that's heat treatment. But this is coming off here. This is definitely coming off, and it's the screw is actually a separate piece. So if you're not careful, it'll come off, and you have to put Loctite in there, and you know, or you just don't. But then you look at the bearing, and this is how it came, guys. I don't know what to say about this. You know, it's a bit dingy. I want to say that's some kind of adhesive, but it might very well be rust. But yeah, I'm gonna try to spin it. But it really sort of bothered me a little bit that it wasn't as finished as I would have liked it to be. For a $100 spinner, you'd expect a little bit of finishing. You know, $40, $100 from Russia. Yeah, so I am a little bit disappointed in the Sculler. And funny thing is also, the other day I checked on this guy on Etsy, and his store is no longer there. I don't know if he's taking a break or whatnot, but yeah, there's something up with that. And you don't expect something to have to do something like this with a $100 spinner, you know. Even though it is from Russia, you'd expect a bit of finishing, dude. Yeah. Okay. So that's my quick and clumsy review of the Sculler Russia EDC. I don't know where he's at. I've heard people say he does some eBay stuff, but I can't give this a good grade, guys. Probably a C grade at best. But you know, it's a novelty, really. It doesn't spin very long, and it looks really cool. It's sharp. You know, if you need to use it to scratch somebody, you know, it might be a good gag or something. But I wouldn't keep this in your pocket and try to work with it. So, I mean, that's my review. It's a mostly negative review, so I'm sorry to say I don't like it. I'll keep it on the desk and spin it once in a while when I need to drown out noise. Sounds like a semi-truck going down the road. Yeah. Anyway, all right. Thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate the view.